Hello everyone, all the practitioners in our Vietnamese group, and also most of you are my students. So here today is a reminder to all the practitioners about what we need to do during this Saga Dawa Month. So it is very great opportunity for us to practice more Dharma. So more Dharma means, maybe you might think this, how to say, it's like about doing something more. But here, more, when I say more, it means more quality, not just quantity. If it's a quantity practice, if you recite many mantras, if you do many things, but if you don't have the inner practice, what is the inner practice? Inner practice is most important. Loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta mind is very important, right? So that is the first. Second inner mind practice is devotion. Devotion is very important. So with the bodhicitta mind and devotion, then any kind of practice is powerful. Any kind of practice is become very effective to ourselves. Then also Buddha teaching, the essence of Buddha teaching is bodhicitta. Why? Because without bodhicitta, there is no enlightenment. There is no becoming Buddha. So our practice, what is our goal? Our goal is to practice, is not just for this life, not just for next life, but it is for the entirely overcome all the samsara suffering. And not just for ourselves, but here is to overcome suffering of all the sentient beings, countless sentient beings. So this is what bodhicitta is. So devotion, then when we develop the devotion to Guru, Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, so that moment, why we need to devote, why we need to have a trust and belief to Guru, Buddha, Dharma and Sangha? Because, devotion is like some kind of little bit like a desperate, because you know all the samsara, suffering of samsara sentient being, countless sentient being, include yourself. But how we can solve this problem? This problem is very deep problem. This is many lifetimes we have been doing the same mistake, the same problem, same suffering, same confusions, all going through. So to solve this, how to solve? This can only solve by Guru, only can solve by Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, right? So that is the devotion, is something by knowing, kind of understanding a little bit, like a desperate, like that. So when we develop bodhicitta, what is the purpose? How we need to develop bodhicitta? You have to have such a compassion and kindness to all the sentient beings, as if that you does not exist. There is not me, there is no I, there is no me. Everything is for the sentient being. So that is the ultimate bodhicitta, right? So when we have the devotion to Guru, Buddha and Dhamma, Sangha, so that devotion is as if that you give everything to the Buddha and Guru. So that kind of understanding, it is similar like you meditate on emptiness. Emptiness, you don't need to meditate. This is emptiness. So more and more when we practice Dharma, we have to become less and less our ego, less and less our self-cherishing, less and less our self-grasping. So we have to reduce more and more this reduced down, so-called me, I, my. So that is the main purpose of Dharma. So when we do like that, then when our become self is become less, then completely selflessness. When you go to selflessness, then there is no suffering, there is no samsara, right? So when there is no samsara, when there is no suffering, then what is there? That is nirvana, that is the Buddha. So however, my So very auspicious. It is very auspicious month. This is the Vesak. I think you all know. This is the birth and Buddha Shakyamuni. Very, very important manifest in this month, particular Saga Dawa Month. So it's very important. So many people think when we do Dharma, we do many, many things. But most important, practice Dharma from the inside, in our mind, our chitta, our mind, our essence. That has to be bodhi chitta. So that, our mind, our heart, our thought has to be compassion, loving kindness, devotion, and pure perception. All this has to be there. Yeah? So by doing that, I think we can make any kind of practice become very meaningful. Then we need to chant mantra, we need to chant sutra, we need to meditate, we need to practice. Because right now we have our body, we have our speech, we have our mind which is full of conceptual thoughts, full of doubt, full of confusion. So we need to meditate. Our speech is also uncontrollable, so we need to tame that, we need to chant the mantra. So our body is also uncontrollable, so we need to follow the discipline, follow the moral ethic discipline, very important. So I think all of you chant, pray, and then also this month we're using this opportunity to dedicate to all the sentient beings, especially this pandemic. Many people are dying, so we recite, like Amitabha Pure Land aspiration prayer, and also many obstacles, many war, killing, disease, pandemic, many things happening. So we recite Omahum Benza Guru Masjid Gurum Buchi mantra and Tara, all we need to do. So this is my reminder to all of you, and my blessings, prayers is always with you. So all of you take care. Thank you very much.